Alright, I'm going to make this video for you guys because I don't think it's important to you until it's a crisis. So this is how to run the snowblower. There's some basic things on it. This is the fuel cap. This is where you fill it up. I will leave this funnel here. Do not put the funnel on top of Samantha's desk because it will leave fuel stains on the desk. Anyway, I'm going to fill it up. I'm going to have this gas can with this lid. It's fine since you're not transporting it. It just needs to hold the vapors in. But that's not the lid that goes to it. I don't have the lid that goes to it. But it's easy to pour in. So I'm going to fill that up. And then I'll show you some basic controls after I get this filled. Alright, here's the basic things. Make sure it has fuel inside of the gas tank. Also, this here is the key. You stick that in all the way. It is now ready to start. This button here is the primer. You push that 3 times. Okay. I'm going to look at the same panel here and show you what's down here. This is the throttle. You have it set on the rabbit, not the turtle. The turtle will stop it. You can also stop this motor by taking that all the way that way. That will stop it. So, step 1, make sure it has gas. Step 2, push the primer 3 times. Step 3, this turn to the 7 o'clock position is the choke. After it runs for a minute or so, you'll put it up in the run position. That's where you start it when it's cold. It's now ready to start. So gas, primed, rabbit, 7 o'clock, and you can either pull it, and it's going to have the handle hang like that. Not a big deal. If the rope was tighter, it would retract here. It's not. Don't care. Anyway, if you do not wish to pull it, you can hook an extension cord up here and push this red button with the extension cord hooked up. It will crank the engine over for you. Very simple. This has not started in a couple months. Let's see how many pulls it takes. Pretty simple, 1 pull. That's how you start it. This is how you turn it off. One way to turn it off, throttle all the way over to turn it off. When you're done turning it off, push that back over, or it won't start when you turn it back on. But you saw how easy that was to turn it off. I recommend not taking this key out at all. Just leave it in. Okay, now we'll move to the basic controls. If you don't know how to start it and you're not watching the video, insert ignition key and snap in place. That's the one I told you not to take out. Set choke and throttle to full on position. Push primer 3 times. So this is the full on right there. This is the primer. This is the choke. Bottom knob is the choke. 7 o'clock position. Once that runs for a minute or 2, click it up like that into run. When you're done using it for the day, click it back down. Alright, so keys inserted. Set the choke and throttle. Push the primer 3 times. And I just pulled the rope. So you can do this. If you use electric start, do not use it in the rain. Connect power cord. Push starter button. Repeat priming if needed. Move choke slowly to off position, like I told you, with about a minute. To stop the engine, move the throttle to the stop position. That is how to start it. Okay? This is how to run it. Okay? How you run it is very simple. In your car, you have a shift lever. On a snowblower like this, that's self-propelled, you have a shift lever. In the bottom 2 positions here, it would go in reverse. Okay? I have it in 1. You can put it in 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All those do is select how fast you want it to go forward. If there's heavy snow, use setting 1 or 2. If it's real light snow and you want to go fast, find a speed that's comfortable that you like. It will not move until you push this down. When you push this lever down, it's going to move. And the way you know that this is the move lever is it says drive control right here. And it shows you how to do it. This is stop, lever up. This is go, lever down. Stop, go. Very simple. Okay? Now, just because it's moving doesn't mean that the auger in the front is going to be spinning. This is called the auger. Alright? If you want the auger to spin, you're gonna recognize this from the other side. This is the stop position. Look at that, it's in stopped. If you want it to go, you hold this lever down. And by holding both levers down simultaneously, it will go and the auger will spin and snow will be thrown. Very simple. If you wish to direct where the snow goes, this is adjustable up and down simply by moving the end of the nozzle. This is the crank that will aim the nozzle for you. You just crank it where you want it to go. Don't blow rocks or snow at anybody's vehicle. And if you cover a neighbor's sidewalk, I want you to clear it for them. Pretty simple. People don't care if you blow snow onto their sidewalk as long as you re-clean it. So, not a big deal. Okay? So, stop, go, and auger not running, auger running. Okay? Now, when you're moving this into the garage, it is not necessary to make it drive under its own power. See, you can actually pull this just fine. I'm doing this one-handed so I can video it. And I'm going to push this into the garage like I want you guys to do if you have to do it on your own. Because I do not want it self-driving into the garage where problems will happen. And then I just literally pick the back of it up and shift it over until it's in the right place. I just did that one-handed so I could show you how it went. It wasn't hard. That's how to run a snowblower. It's that easy. This is a pick thing that's actually never been taken off of the thing. That if this chute gets clogged, you just grab this off and you shove it in there and clear the chute. It's pretty simple. That's all there is to it. So good luck. It starts easy. Enjoy the winter. And you can watch this someday when you're frustrated and you don't know how to use a snowblower. We'll talk to y'all later. Hope it helps. Have a good one.